Listen. The vast majority of the hunting community thinks they need to drop $3,000 on a legacy Austrian scope to get true low light performance. And it is costing them a down payment on a truck, while everyone is fighting over the same alpha tier badges and maxing out their credit cards. A quiet contender is stealing the show. Under the hood, we are talking about Japanese foundries, strict European quality control, and extra low dispersion glass that mathematically outpaces traditional American mid-tier optics. This specific group is fundamentally rewriting the economics of hunting optics in 2026. Prepare to completely rethink your setup. Starting our list at number 5 is the Meopta MeoSport R3-15 power by 50mm. Look, this is arguably the greatest value proposition in the entire sporting optics industry right now. The entry fee for this beast is around $400, and it genuinely outclasses optics that cost double. Meopta is an industrial powerhouse operating out of the Czech Republic, meaning they grind their own glass and avoid third-party markups. Under the hood, this optic features their proprietary MeoBright ion-assisted multi-coatings. Instead of a standard variable scope setup, they give you exposed, tactical-style locking turrets with a zero reset function. Those turrets snap into place like dropping a heavy steel deadbolt, giving you extreme tactile feedback even with heavy winter gloves on. You get an incredible 90-minute of angle of internal travel. This massive adjustment range prevents the erector springs from binding against the inner walls when you are dialing for extreme long-range shots. A guy at the range last week had one on a heavy barrel rimfire trainer, and he was consistently ringing steel at 300 yards without breaking a sweat. But here is the truth, it is not flawless. Because of the aggressive price point, the systemic light transmission hovers between 80 and 90%. When you push it into that final 15 minutes of legal light, the image will start to dim compared to the higher-end European glass on this list. The heavy 30mm aircraft-grade aluminum tube is rugged, but it definitely adds some bulk to your hunting rig. Still, considering it ships with high-quality 30mm rings right in the box, the value is undeniable. Rank 4 GPO SPECTRA 6X, leaving the budget options behind. We have the German Precision Optics SPECTRA 6x series at number 4. Founded by former industry executives, this company explicitly aims to destroy traditional premium pricing models. The street price sits around $800 depending on the exact configuration you choose. Under the hood, you are getting an incredibly advanced double HD objective lens system. By chemically laminating multiple extra low dispersion lenses together, they created a single high-performance optical element. This layout drastically cuts down on chromatic aberration and maximizes your target clarity. Looking at the mechanics, the Passion-Track turrets utilize internal brass and aluminum gearing systems to ensure perfect repeatability. Turning the dials feels as clean as a fresh haircut. I know the fanboys are going to roast me in the comments for this, but facts are facts. This tracking system completely outperforms the standard capped dials found on typical hunting optics. Last spring, a local guide used the 2 to 12 power model during an absolute downpour. He dialed his point of impact adjustments flawlessly and harvested a trophy elk at 300 yards. But here is the deal. The fiber optic illumination system has a major annoyance. The low battery indicator tends to flash way too early, meaning you will constantly second-guess your power levels in the field. It forces you to carry extra cells in your vest just to be safe. Rank 3 Steiner Ranger 4. We are entering the elite tier with the Steiner Ranger 4 series at number 3. This indestructible optic is an absolute workhorse, but wait until you see the beast sitting at number 1. It will set you back around $900. Steiner is famous for military contracts, and they treated this aluminum main tube with a velvet matte finish built to tactical standards. It is incredibly compact at just 13.5 inches long. Under the hood, they utilize a traditional 4x zoom factor instead of a complex 6x multiplier. Optical physics dictates that lower zoom ratios inherently require fewer internal lenses. This reduction in glass surfaces minimizes light scattering, enhancing your edge-to-edge contrast. Looking at the mechanics, the internal erector system features heavy-duty adjustments that ensure zero shift even under brutal magnum recoil. The click adjustments on the elevation turret break as cleanly as a frozen icicle, letting you dial without looking. A buddy of mine mounted this on his main hunting rifle and dropped it flat onto concrete at the range. The finish scratched, but the zero did not move a single millimeter. But here is the deal breaker. The parallax is completely fixed at 100 yards. If you are trying to stretch this out to 400 yards or hunt close-range targets, the reticle shift will degrade your precision. For a premium tactical name, a fixed parallax system is a massive annoyance. Rank 2 Delta Optical Titanium Low GD getting closer to the crown. This next one nearly took the number 1 spot. Slings heavy rounds, downrange with absolute authority. We're talking about the Delta Optical Titanium HD 2.5 to 15 power by 56 millimeter. The entry fee for this beast is around $1,000. Designed in Poland and manufactured by Light Optical Works in Japan. It combines extreme engineering tolerances with a massive light-gathering objective lens. Under the hood, it features a rugged 30mm main tube built to withstand nearly 4,800 foot-pounds of energy. It uses an extra low dispersion glass prescription that stabilizes your image at 15 power, completely eliminating that annoying green or purple fringing around high contrast edges. Looking through the glass at dusk feels incredible, like someone flipped a light switch inside the woods. Independent testing labs in Europe certified that this optical system transmits a staggering 93% of light. A professional guide in the mountains swore it let him see fine antler detail a full 10 minutes after his buddies packed up their gear. But here is the deal breaker. This scope is a massive brick. It measures nearly 15 inches in length and weighs almost 28 ounces. Mounting this onto a lightweight mountain rifle makes the whole setup feel incredibly front-heavy, throwing off your balance when shooting from an unsupported position. The physical footprint is just too clumsy for tight brush hunting. Rank 1 Leica Amplus 6, sitting at the absolute apex, holding the crown at number 1, is the Leica Amplus 6 series. Prepare to shell out around $1,300 for this optical masterpiece, but it completely destroys the rationale for buying a $3,000 alpha-tier scope. Leica shifted assembly of this line to their state-of-the-art facility in Portugal, letting them bypass insane German assembly costs while maintaining strict continental manufacturing standards. Under the hood, this beast utilizes a premium 6x zoom system inside a robust 30mm main tube. It features a specialized side focus parallax adjustment that dials smoothly from 22 yards out to infinity, ensuring your target stays razor sharp. They coated the glass with their legendary Aquadura hydrophobic tech, meaning water and debris roll off the lens like a duck. Looking through the ocular lens, you get an incredibly forgiving eye box and more than 3.5 inches of eye relief. This generous setup keeps your eyes safe even when you are firing heavy magnums from awkward, improvised positions in the field. The illuminated center dot is absurdly fine, measuring less than 1/4 of an inch at 100 yards. It gives you a perfect surgical aiming point that never blocks your view of a trophy animal in deep shadow. Ultimately, this cohort proves that the old pricing models are dead. You no longer have to mortgage your house to get elite European performance on your hunting rifle. Train hard, stay safe, and I will see you downrange.